Hi, I'm Ultraviolet. Welcome to Hi everyone, welcome to Strong Fire Tarot. My name is UV, short for Ultraviolet, the light that can see in the darkness. And today we're going to be doing a reading for Virgo collective. So you don't necessarily have to be a Virgo sun sign to resonate with this reading. You just see how its magnetic push and pull may be affecting you. And if you don't resonate, just take the information that serves, the rest leave it. Remember that I know nothing. You have to honor your own intuition always, because you have your own purpose in this life that you need to reach and address and attend. Whatever. I'm gonna keep going because I'm having trouble starting this reading. Maybe someone is blocking your blessings, but it makes sense with the visions that I have for you. So the first vision is this person that used to be your best friend in elementary school, and in high school she betrayed you. She slept with your boyfriend or something, and in the future, as an adult, you've been trying to rekindle the connection with someone that betrayed you in high school. You're like, they were immature, they didn't know better. So you brought them a bottle of tequila and you said, like, it's okay, I forgive you. Let's start fresh. And you have a new boyfriend and you want to introduce him to her. And you're not sure, but you make her promise. You're like, promise me you'll never betray me again. And they're like, no, I promise, I learned my lesson. So you give her the tequila bottle, she chugs it completely. And the next day you introduce her to your really handsome boyfriend. And she sleeps with him not even 10 seconds after meeting him. So you find out that when people show you who they are, you need to believe it. And there's no point of revisiting connections that fell apart, right? Like, just let it be, let it go, let God. Because while I was doing a private reading, there was this symbolism around the flies. And the flies, I've been thinking about, like, all negative thoughts are flies. And flies are really annoying. I never kill animals or any living thing, but when I used to work at the bar and the flies would get really out of hand and really irritating, I had to kill them, right? So they have fun, driving you crazy till you kill them, right? Like, it's done. You won't play mind games with me. You won't drive me crazy. You won't irritate me. So the next vision I had for you was you making a puzzle with your mom, and you can't seem to put the puzzle pieces together, and you find out that there's a section, that there's a piece that doesn't belong there, that's connected anyways, like forced there, and that's why you couldn't see the whole picture. So there's people in your life, puzzle pieces, that are somewhere where they don't belong. So you're still making space for people, places, things in your life picture, and they don't belong there. And if you want to see the whole picture, you need to put them where they belong. Sometimes it's like not even the right puzzle piece because it's from another puzzle. It's just not part of your world. You just need to figure out where there's a piece, like, in the wrong places, that's blocking your whole picture here, your manifestations, your visualizations coming into fruition. I'm having trouble expressing in this reading, so something's not clear here. Something's like you're entertaining dead things, putting your focus in the wrong places, because the flies represent, let me read it to you. The fly totem has also been known to represent lies, gossip, excuses, and anything that's dirty or impure. The fly spirit animal symbolizes abundance and prosperity during times of adversity. It sends the message that by being persistent, consistent, and determined, even in the face of tragedy, will result in victory. So after that reading that I was saying, that I was talking to you about, you see, I can't do this reading. I'm trying though. Okay, so let me continue. After the reading that I told them, like, the flies, you need to not pay attention to it. Like, you need some spray, like some off or something, because it's still lingering. And after the reading, there was a fly outside my balcony, and there's 30 centimeters of snow. Like, what are the odds that a little fly pops up, like, after that reading, where I'm like, stop focusing so much on the flies. Those are impure people, gossipers, like these things that, it's not in your direction. So why are you around them? So the puzzle piece is you being in the wrong place. You need to put yourself in the right places if you want to manifest the life of your dreams, the whole picture that you're painting in your head. You need to address the ones that are not where you're focusing, that doesn't belong, doesn't deserve your focus. I can't talk. What's going on? Are you having trouble communicating your truth or something? You're trying to fit in, like you're forcing yourself to fit in and you're wasting words. God is like, stop talking over there. You're not in the right place. You're not doing the right thing. You need to get out of that world full of flies. So flies are attracted to humans because we hold promise to a free lunch, as well as the obvious food sources. You're covered in dead skin cells, oil and salt that are all delicious to flies. Flies will keep circling around you because to a housefly, you're a veritable buffet. So what are you eating? A lot of salt foods, like processed foods, dead skin cells, like you're not regenerating, you're not changing things. You're supposed to shed that old skin, but because you're covered in old versions of you, still drinking and expecting these people to behave differently, if they don't treat others with respect, don't expect nothing towards you, right? Like you think you're immune to their malice because flies are malice. You think you're immune to their malice when they're malicious to others? No, why are you there? That piece doesn't belong there. And that's you. Like, something's wrong here. Or is the person you're dealing with, I don't know, we'll see. You need to wake up because now you're like not going anywhere in that world full of impure behavior. It's like you're practicing the law of attraction, but you're not taking the right actions. You're not surrounding yourself with the right people to manifest. So it's just a waste. Like it's just a book you read at that point. The devil. I knew it. I knew it was something like that. I couldn't talk. I couldn't start the reading. And I did a reading before and it went all smooth. Like all was good. But here the devil's involved. Ego, toxic behaviors, a past lover that you're not releasing. It's like, it's dead. It's dead. The flies, right? It's dead. It's a corpse. Why are you still kissing a corpse? Why are you revisiting connections that were full of ego, chaos, fights? You're forcing the puzzle piece where it doesn't belong. It's like, no, it's not there. Let it be. Let it go. And that's what the other passage said. Oh, I'm having trouble expressing in this reading. It's like the devil's like, no, don't tell them the truth. I'm having fun feasting on their dead behavior or something. The fly totem has also been known here. In the Bible, it's clear that there is time for everything under the sun. If God has determined that you should let go of something and you still hold fast onto it, flies may appear to symbolize that what you are holding is dead and you should let it go. It is time to let go and let God. It's like, no, I'm going to make this connection work. It's my twin flame. It's going to work. He's going to come back to me. They're going to come back to me. It's the one that I want. They're handsome. You're like under a sex spell or something here. What is this? Virgo. I know, like, yeah, no, the star is in reverse. You're not acting. It's not bright, this behavior. Like the devil in reverse. It's like an obsession with this emperor full of himself over here. Like, subserve me, bitch, or something. Someone who's really entitled, I feel, that wants to catch you like a Pokemon, that treated you like a Pokemon, like one gotta catch them all, Pokemon. And you're calling them your divine counterpart when their tree is catching on fire because these people are just lust, sex. Ugh. No wonder I couldn't start this reading. Like, Satan's on the table, great. Vade retro, Satana. Please get away from me. Okay. So I'm gonna try this new deck that I got. If you want more information on my private readings, watch till the end, or you could read the description box below. Thank you so much for your positivity. Let's continue. So this person that betrayed you, and they already showed you who they were, you're still entertaining, you're still hoping for change behavior, and they're making false promises and you're believing them and you're giving them chance after chance after chance. It's like strike one, strike two, strike three, you're out, right? But this is strike 17 at this point. Like, get out. God is like, no, it's dead. This situation, that's the devil. It's not a person that believes in a higher power because they don't fear the Lord, because they're behaving sinfully. So definitely they don't have the Lord in their lives. So this is a new deck. Home. Like, no, they're my home. They feel like home to me. Yeah. I don't think so, because you have a lot of sadness here. It doesn't feel like home. And maybe you had a broken childhood where home was chaos, so they do feel like home, right? So you have to stop attracting this pattern of suffering because you haven't healed your inner child, so you keep attracting people that remind you of home But if your childhood wasn't like you have abandonment issues, there was a lot of conflict in the house, there wasn't harmony in the house, well, that's what you're attracting as your home. And it's eternal sadness that. And here I have pride. You want to force something here. Or they're forcing something. 7, pride. It's dead. I told you it's dead. This person is dead. Look, but they look alive, right? They probably look really good. But they're dead on the inside because they're cursed, right? The devil. And they use sex magic to keep you under a spell. And sadness in reverse, it's like they feed off your sadness. Like, you see, I made them miserable because I'm not giving them commitment. Why the fuck you want to commit to the devil? Like, where's your worth here? I have a lot of ego. It's a lot of major arcanas here. Like the devil, the lovers, the emperor. You're forcing a love story here. And now you're not learning the cycle. So you're procrastinating on your growth. So you're stuck in the cycle. 666. I see, like, at this point, like, you're not getting out of sadness. Stop procrastinating on your healing because time is ticking here. You need to get out of this hell. It's hell. There's a lot of fire. And it's romantic hell, this. Almost like, if it's not them, it's nobody. Why? Why would you want to date a dead person? That's necrophilia. Like, again, Virgo had necrophilia in a couple of readings ago. It's like, why are you revisiting things that are dead? Selling out. Yeah, this is the prostitute. Like, your self-worth. Like, why are you doing this to yourself? Your self-worth. It's like, no, I deserve that person that betrayed me in the past. That's who I deserve. So God is like, that's your worth, huh? If you go back there, that's what you're telling me you're worth. Someone who betrayed you. So if you revisit, you're worthless. Remember that. So I'm not going to give you anything in your life because you're telling me that you deserve worthless things. That's what you're sending out as a message. So you'll never finish that puzzle. You'll never see the full picture. You're always going to be lost. You're like, why can't I find another puzzle piece? Like, you can't find nothing else at that point because there's something in the wrong place there that doesn't belong in your world. Yeah, it's finally becoming, how teachable are you? You're not learning something. There's a big lesson to learn here. But you're so attached to this spiritual connection. Yeah, because this person probably killed you in a past life. So stop thinking that they're your twin flame. I hate that concept. You guys romanticize it too much. It's supposed to teach you self-love. So if you're begging for this connection without self-loving, then you're not understanding the purpose behind meeting your twin flame. That person is going to do things to you that are so shameful because he's going to show you exactly everything you need to release about yourself. Settling for less than you deserve. It's self-love. So pride. Let me see what this pride is. You may be acting out of arrogance and vanity. Humility is the key. When you are prideful, you can become harsh and not conscious of your weaknesses. This can temporarily make you feel more powerful and superior to others, whilst at the same time cause you to be judgmental, unteachable, and hardened. I can't talk. Wow. Have you been fighting, quarreling, and disagreeing with others? Are you always trying to prove a point and defend your position? Do you think that you are always right? By holding on to shadow pride, you are stopping yourself from progressing mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Stop overestimating your importance and learn to be humble. When you are too proud, you cannot hear other people's advice and cannot receive their assistance. Empowerment means that you can be soft, caring, aware, and gentle. Recognize that you need other people's support to achieve true success. Take some time during the day to relax. Lie down if possible and look carefully at this card. How does it make you feel? How do you relate to it? Ask yourself, where am I attached to a false sense of who I am? Where have I overestimated what's going on? Where have I overestimated my abilities or changed ahead, unprepared for the challenges I face? Where is the past? Has a sense of pride led me to fall? Instead of taking this personally, now is your opportunity to feel and express your willingness to release any pride that has held you back and in doing so become more teachable. If you have hurt other people, consider apologizing and being more thoughtful. So maybe you dealt with a person like this, full of pride and teachable. They don't see wrongs in their behavior, or you're the one behaving like this. Place yourself where you fit, or you know people like this. And what I'm understanding, it's also spiritual ego, this, okay? When we have spiritual knowledge, there's a spiritual ego that happens that you have to acknowledge too. You cannot think that you're above anyone. Everybody's a reflection of us. We are whole, we are one. Everybody's on their journey. You don't need to associate with people who refuse to change. You can distance yourself from them, discern, not participate in their gossip, their bullshit, their malice. You're just like, okay, I wish you the best, but you guys are not my people. I have my own tribe. I like being happy. I like serving God. So if you guys don't serve God, you're just not, we're not on the same page, and that's fine. You have your own lessons to live. There's nothing about like being superior to others because of this knowledge, this spirituality. People use spirituality for power because there's a sense of power that comes from thinking that we're gifted, we're spiritual, but that can be removed right away. So I know a lot of readers that lost their gifts, their anointing, because they're using it for greed. They're using it for the wrong reasons. So to do the right thing for the wrong reasons, it's bad. So you teach others, you tell others how to behave because you think you know better. But how's your life going? Because your puzzle hasn't been completed. So focus on figuring out what pieces belong where, and stop focusing so much on how others are living their lives and judging them for that. Like, oh, they're not awakened, they're zombies, they're I don't know. It's like almost like you're insulting the unawakened, but you also participate with them. So it makes no sense to me. If you're around them all the time, but you're going to insult them after, then you're as bad as them. You're eating on the table with fools. You need to kill your pride here and get out of this cycle. Stop dealing with people from the past that have nothing, no humility, no integrity, no virtue, no honor. You stand alone here with your faith. And this, the ego, the devil, and the chaos, and the lust, it's like sex magic or something. You're having sex with a demon, and you're catching sexually transmitted demons now. So you carry spirit of anxieties, spirit of entitlement, spirit of... yeah, because I saw the prostitute before, right? So... if you think you're this spiritual person and you're high vibing, but you're having sex with low vibing creatures, then you're low vibing. You're not high vibing. You're catching their demons, right? So look, you think you're all like, you have the spirit of beauty, but you have the spirit of death now because you're entertaining the other world. So God is like, no, you're not that divine, and you're losing your gifts because you're entertaining something that doesn't align with who you preach to be. So you have to practice what you preach. And this journey is all about peace and harmony and bliss and gratitude and acceptance and discernment and humility and virtue and purity. And the purer you are, the more gifted you are. So because you had a taste of spiritual gifts, you used it against people and God revoked it. And now you just use it to manipulate, because that's what God does. He gives you a power and he wants to see how you use it. If you misuse the power, he revokes, but then you don't want to... you don't want to believe that you lost your gifts, so you lie about it at this point. You're like, I'm spiritual, I meditate, this and that, but then you're fucking lower vibrational people. You're believing their nonsense, you're drinking with them. So what are you? You need to decide. You want eternal life or you want eternal damnation? You're under judgment here. So the cycle here of sadness, entertaining sad vibrations and not changing your patterns, is going to determine your judgment here. You're under judgment for behaving like this, because this is major. It's like you're acting like you're majorly awakened and better than others, and you're on a high horse here. And it's because the devil has you convinced that you have powers at this moment. But no, you're about to lose everything here because you're under judgment. So you better learn the lesson not to entertain the dead, right? The passionless, those that don't honor their words, you know, people that don't regenerate, don't transform, don't live with passion, don't create. They're always chilling, they're always gossiping, they're always doing things that don't lead to nothing. This could be your bosses too. If you work for people who are greedy, and then you're working for the devil, and it's going to sabotage your life, because God doesn't allow us to work for the devil anymore. You have to work for faithful people. Because you're the one claiming you're divine. You're the one claiming that you're spiritual. You're the one. So God is like, yeah, okay, no problem. If you were ignorant, it's different. The consequences are less bad. But because you're being false, or whoever you're dealing with, you have to, like, I don't know who this is for. Yeah, it's like king, but no, they show like they're proud of their belief systems, but the devil's here. So the devil's having fun right now. It's like, oh, I'll make them think that they have some power. They're giving you power and they're putting you under judgment. What are you going to do with this power? You're going to start insulting those that are unawakened. You're going to start seeing others as less than you. Like the emperor is like, oh, that's just a king. Like, okay, you're not really an emperor. You're the devil. Cycles in reverse. God is going to put you in a loop and people you love are going to die. So that in the sense that you're going to lose the true, how do you say that? The true design person. That puzzle piece that completes you, right? You're not going to feel completed. Something's dangerous here. You're playing with fire. Yeah, there's a lot of playing with fire. Someone is doing black magic here too. And that's just stupid, honestly. Anyone who does black magic to manipulate lovers, to be with other lovers, like, if you pay people to do that, whoever's doing it, fuck you. And the other one, like, why would you need to manipulate a person to see your worth? How degrading is that behavior? Stop playing with dark magic, with black magic. You don't need that. You become really ugly if you do. Look, you rot on the inside if you do use black magic to get what you want. So it's eternal damnation. It's a cycle of sadness and sadness and grief and sadness and grief and all of that. Everything falls apart. It's chaos because you use black magic to get that person that you were so infatuated with. Don't do that. I only do white magic, which is put out good energy, speak nice words, appreciate everyone, you know, like that's all you can do. I don't need to manipulate people into liking me. I know my worth. I know I'll attract it. Like, I don't need to do this nonsense. This is for insecure ass people. Who is this? Why are you watching my channel? Like, move on. Yeah, this is someone that is sex. Like, it's all about sex. Like, they just want people to serve them sex and that. They masturbate so much that they lost their speech. They can't even express. They can't even talk. All they do is, oh, what is this? The Hermit and Page of Wands. I said masturbate, right? They don't stop masturbating. It's all sex, dick pics and sex, and they use sex to keep people trapped. Like, look at my body. Look, I got false tits. I got false, like, who is this? The devil, pretty much. Yeah, you're dancing with the devil right now because you think you're all like on a, because God, that's what happened. So you were chosen, like, at the table, right? But you chose to be Judas, whoever this is. So let me try to understand this story. This person was chosen, an anointed, a prophet. They had high purpose for a higher power, whatever. And God gave him the power, or her the power. And how he used that power determined the judgment. Apparently they used it to manipulate people through sex magic and their ego-driven desires. So they lost their power. So now they want to get it back. So they manipulate people that are high-vibing to feed their ego here, their pride. But at this point, they're not attracting people who are alive. They're still having sex with people who are dead, right? I mentioned prostitutes, so people who are really sad on the inside and feel like they have no self-worth, that they do black magic to get that person that is worthless because that person is Judas, and they're not wise, and all they want is their desires fulfilled, temporary fixes. So this person is living in the darkness. It's flies, and you have to kill the flies. Like, they're gonna play mind games and drive you fucking crazy. So whoever they deal with, they drive crazy, and they feed off people's how they give them, they keep them stuck in sadness because they can't have them because they're non-committal, they're inconsistent, they're pages. So they're the ones that feel worthless. So this could be like a story that you've been through with a person that wasn't valuing you, used sex magic. Maybe this was you in the past, and now you're trying to find the wisdom on how to heal this situation that I put myself in because I lost my power, and now I'm acting like I'm all this, and God is punishing me for not practicing what I preach. So I talk about spirituality, but I haven't righted my wrongs. Yeah, the Emperor, like, very stubborn, very egotistical. Ugh, the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this person lost their true counterpart for entertaining the corpse. Those that had no passion, dead on the inside, no spirit, the devil. So they sold their soul to the devil. So this story, if you're this person here, the Queen of Wands in reverse, that lost this person for behaving like this, and here a child in reverse, like maybe children could have been involved because of unwise decisions or black magic to keep this person bound in, but this person is not worth doing this very insecure person did black magic, so this egotistical narcissist stayed with them, and now they're stuck in a cycle of sadness, and you're over here all alone, and you're like, fuck this, I'm not participating. So this person lost their true counterpart, and they're in eternal damnation. So if you're the divine person, you're the Queen of Wands in reverse that chose not to participate anymore because it wasn't wise to do so, because you know that they sold their soul to the devil. It's like trapped with the devil here, an obsession now. It's a cycle of like, we're okay for a second and fire, like everything catches on fire. And I kept dreaming of the fire. And I also saw like a ritual with, I'm not going to say the ingredient, and to put out the fire. So their black magic did not even work because the divine put it off. It didn't work. Now the truth is being revealed, and it's like nothing. They tried to kill this person, maybe. This person tried to kill this person. Yeah, because I'm seeing death. Ooh, what happened here? With black magic, but this person is protective. So now I want to see where the divine person fits in all this story, because you're all alone over there in reverse, like, yeah, I'm not participating, not cooperating with the situation. 10 of Pentacles, that's where you are, because you were wise enough not to participate. God is going to give you 10 Pentacles. That means you're going to meet someone, you're going to have everything that you want, you desire, the life of your dreams, the full puzzle piece. This is your promise for passing this test of not participating, because maybe you were the only one that didn't fall for this person's manipulation games, for this person's selfish games. And you will be extremely blessed for that, for being strong enough to say, miss out on this, not miss out, but say no to a very pure connection. Like this connection was supposed to change the world. And you said no, they're being like strike one, strike three, you're out. So you gave them chances, right? Because you gave them a chance. They repeated the mistake, and you're like, fuck you both, because you said fuck you both, the boyfriend and the girl, the friend. So this could have been a situation where this person cheated on this person with their friends, and the friends were involved and everything. And you're like, too much drama. I don't want to participate. I just wanted to have good times. It's not wise. I'm out. I'm going to chase my moolah. Take care of peace. Like, this is your behavior, which is perfectly divine. And God is like, bravo, my child. You understood it. This person did not understand what to do with the same power you were given. So you're going to get their power. And they lost it all. So you have double the power now. That's how it feels. It feels like, okay, nobody's going to get the power here. Whatever black magic you did, you're going to receive, and they're going to get really sick, ugly, and probably die. Eternal sadness here. It's like they're dead anyways. On the inside, it's like, he's going to kill everything that they manifest, because they don't deserve shit. They did too much nonsense to people that were pure. Ace of Wands. Knight of Wands. Yeah, an eternal burden. 10 Wands. It's like they'll never get to the castle. And you're doing it so effortlessly here, almost. It's like at first it was it was sad to accept that, like, no, they're not good for me, you know, because you thought you were a perfect match. It was probably your assigned counterpart, but you learned the lesson here because you have the divine lovers. So this person showed up like Ursula, like acting like they were you, and they fell in the trap because they used sex magic on them, and he was probably a sex addict. And they fell in the trap, and now there's too much chaos. Like, this is just el infierno total. And whatever black magic they did not work on you. You're going to manifest 10 pentacles, and they're going to be burdened for the rest of their lives. Eternal damnation. They were under judgment. And Queen of Pentacles, you're going to nurture your own. You're going to be just fine. Harmony. You're going to live in harmony. Okay, got better here. So what happened here? Yeah, you're confident now. Like, this made you stronger because you gained double the power. Whatever power they were given and the power you were given, you were supposed to have this divine connection. So you were telepathic with each other, everything. You were doing the righteous things. They were doing the wrongful things, entertaining the corpse. And because of their ego and their desires and their greed, so they got trapped. And you're like, no, I'm wise enough to be rich. Okay, so rich in every sense, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, in every sense. So you're just gonna be very blessed. And what happens, you're not scared of nothing. It's scared in reverse here. So it's like fearless, and here they're tripping balls, like scared of everything. And now they're like, I'm sorry. They want back, right? Now they want their power back. No, you're not gonna give it back. You're like, fuck that. Ask the devil to give you your power. God was like, you were on probation, man. Proud. Yeah. Their pride made them miss out on the great surprise. So now they're very insecure because of their insecurities. Their pride. Because I see proud, surprise in reverse, and confident in reverse. So this person had to use black magic to get a person. Like, that's lack of confidence, very insecure. And that's just stupid. So now, be sorry. It's a sorry life over there. And you're over here fearless. So what happens to the person that survived the test here, because you were put through a lot, like a lot, more than you could handle. You're like, what kind of, you see Ursula? I told you it was Ursula. This person showed up as Ursula, and this person's like, Ariel? Is that you? And the bitch was like, yeah, I used black magic to look like the love of your life, and you couldn't tell because you were having sex with corpse. Okay, so now the Queen of Wands. What happens to the Queen of Wands? The peacock. You're gonna be so high vibing. You're gonna be so unique, so high vibing, like a star or something. And they missed out on that. They're gonna try hard to be just like you. Their chakras are off. They're possessed by all kinds of negative beings, state of being. And the firefly. I told you the fly, right? So you're like, and the fire, like everything was catching on fire. So the flies are going to catch on fire. Like, it's not going to work. And the peacock, you're just going to be very high vibing. But what happens to your love life now? Like, Queen of Wands. What happens to the Queen of Wands? You're not entertaining Knight of... So it helped you set healthy boundaries. So this is like the Knight of Wands in reverse. So it's like it was really inconsistent, fear of commitment, all of that. So they couldn't give you that. They're going to get punished for that, but you're not entertaining that anymore because you know better now. 11. And you're going to receive 10 again. So everything you want. If you imagine the perfect partnership, the perfect house, it's just a matter of time. You're manifesting everything good because you learn from this very painful lesson. You swept out all the bad juju, and you're like, okay, fuck you and your black magic you tried to do on me. You think I'm scared? Like, it only works on scared people, so it's just gonna come back to you. It's a matter of time. This person really thought they were gonna win, but they're gonna die. This redhead, whoever this is. They're like half dead already. Ooh, they're gonna get sick. Sad. They're gonna get punished for using black magic. It's just a matter of time. The flies, right? I keep saying the flies here. Like, it's a corpse. Or someone's gonna die here. I don't know. I feel like death is here. Like, the devil is just like, at this point, they're so sad. They're so low vibrational. They're attracting death before their time. And you're just here high vibing. Because this peacock fell over here like this. Like low vibing. And here you're high vibing. So, the Queen of Wands. What happened to her? Well, you healed your inner child. You're learning so much. You're seeing life in the castle and everything like magic and the rainbows and everything's so sparkly and God is teaching you so much. You healed your inner child thanks to their mistreatment towards you when you had nothing to do with this. You were minding your own business. You're like, what? You're dealing with another person? Okay, bye. Like, you didn't participate in a third-party situation. You're like, that's not smart. I'm not a page. I'm worth 10 pentacles. Why the fuck should I want someone that has someone? Go over there, you. That's too funny. Okay, yeah, this is what you're gonna get. A graceful swan, your perfect match. Someone who's just like you. Someone that's full of love, full of harmony, stability, duality. You complete each other. The waters are calm. There's so much peace, no stress. Knight of Cups, like a lot of love, like, oh no, I love you, no, I love you, no, you know I love you, okay, no, I love you, like it's gonna be very cheesy. You're gonna have very high vibing ideas. You're gonna manifest so much things because you're fearless now. Like, okay, you were dancing with the devil here for a second and you survived this. You didn't fall under their spell. This egotistical person. They're gonna come with apologies now, like, I'm sorry, I want you back. Like, no, like, no, they carry like really bad karma. They don't deserve you. Oh, they're going to want to propose to you. Like, careful. So you have to be very careful because they're going to show up like that friend. That's why it was the first vision. Like, no, you know, I'll never do that to you again. But these people are being puppeteered by the devil. So the devil's going to guarantee it's self-sabotage because they serve the devil. God has shunned them from the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve have been shunned for what they did to Lilith. The black magic they did to Lilith. So Lilith is going to have a very fruitful tree, and their tree is going to catch on fire every time, because I keep dreaming of everything catching on fire for no reason. Like, and you're there like turning it off, like, okay, what was that? So they try to sabotage your life, and they ended up receiving everything back to them because you're an anointed. You're Jesus. They try to crucify you. They crucified you, but you're like, I'm not scared. God told me to allow it because I know who I am. Wow. So sorry you had to go through such a very heavy lesson here, but the time is turning to your benefit here. Wow, time. It's going to be so beautiful. Timeless. All the suits. You're all good. Like, you're rich mentally, you're rich emotionally, you're rich spiritually, you're rich physically, you're rich in every sense. 3, it's you're going to have a good team, good faith. 10, it's like you're going to complete everything you start. Here it's a lot of burden, sadness, pride. But look, they appear to be okay. Like, yeah, I'm good, you? Yeah, okay, you're good. But then 2 thumbs down. Like, yeah, they show up with 1 thumbs up, but on the inside, they're 2 thumbs down. And negative surprises always, because they're stuck in a cycle of sadness here because of what they've done to others. These entitled people. Both these 2 people, okay? Like this King of Wands and this redhead. I don't know who they are. They did really mean things towards this Queen of Wands because Ursula knew that she was the real Ariel. So she had to manipulate the truth, and this idiot, because he was a sex addict or something, fell into the trap. And now he's like, why is everything catching on fire, God? Like, please, I'm sorry. Like, now you're sorry after all you've done to the Queen of Wands, that is a very wise person, that's very abundant, and you didn't see their worth? You really thought they were an option, this person? Like, what did they have? Tits? Not even? Like, I don't know. This person is changing their faces, like surgery. Like, it's so fake. I don't even want to look at her. Let me cover her face. It's very ugly. Like, ugly on the inside. It's like projecting now on the outside, because I said when they do black magic, they end up looking ugly, like the witch, the nose, everything. You're going to see the truth. So now they're like, oh shit, I fell for that. Like, yeah, you did. I don't know how you did that. It was pretty apparent they were evil people. They were malicious all along. They were laughing gossipers, like small-minded, and you thought you were expecting what from them? To be good mothers? Fathers? Like, what? It's not who I want for the father to my children. Like, it's pretty dark. So now what? Morning memory. Its healing gift runs a destined course. The morning dawn, our inspired source. Meditate under the sun. So you have the gift of healing. Yeah, because you're Lilith. So Lilith is the snake, and the snakes knows how to heal everything. So God sent Lilith on a mission here with this narcissist, and they're cursed now because they fucked with God. Sent this person on a mission, because this person's always sent on missions, so they know how to heal anything. Like, this situation for this kind of person was like brushing their teeth. It was difficult, it was hard, but they went through way worse than this in their life. So the door's shut now, and you're like, okay, good lessons, thank you. But they're not gonna give up, because you have their power now. You took her power and his power. Now you have it. You possess it. So everything they did to you in pain, the tears they caused, all of that is going to be amplified in blessings. And they're going to get 20-fold of what they sent out. You see now I flipped this card in reverse. Ooh, God doesn't fuck around. Okay, that's great. Well, great for the high-vibing person. For the pure one, for the kind one, for the honest one, for the given one, for the nurturing one, for the white magic one, for the one that did not react to this nonsense. Because this person is a witch, is a Queen of Wands. So she could do magic. There's the black cat right there. She could do black magic, but she refuses to do that because she knows she's high-vibing, and she only needs to be high-vibing to manifest. She doesn't need to manipulate her outcomes. And she could have done far worse to them with magic. but she knows that when God handles it, it's even better. But she could have accelerated it. She could have done black magic right away if she wanted. She had time, right? Like to do it. She's like, no, I'm not going to participate. She knew better. She was wise. Well, they were wise enough, whoever, guy or girl, they were wise enough to not do magic. Page of Wands in reverse. That's the shaft. He's like, no, God's shaft. God said, I'll handle it. I'll bless you. Enjoy your blessings. You're high vibing. Become gorgeous. Now I'm hearing that song from Water Star Vibes. I'm a fan of that girl. I'm really a fan. She's like the only tarot reader I trust out there. And she doesn't really do it anymore, unfortunately, but I understand why. She has big purpose. But she's like, gonna see my name in lights. You're gonna see my name in credits. My name in lights. They ain't gonna really wish that you had acted right. My name gonna be in credits. You gonna see my name in lights. They ain't gonna really wish that you had acted right. I'm just getting my zoning in, tunnel vision, I'm focused. Like, you're just focused on your blessings. You're like, dang, I love my God. This is so like, you handled it so well. It wasn't easy, but you transformed so well. Like you shed the skin like the snake, and you regenerated, and you know how to heal yourself from anything you're put through, because that's why you're on earth. You're here to face people that are under judgment, and whatever they do to you comes back to them, and you get blessed for that. You're like, God is like, thank you for going on that mission for me. That person was really ruining life for others, so now they long for you, because that kind of vibe is rare. It's once in a lifetime, that apple. But you have to stay pure here. The purer you are, the more gifts you get. Here, even if they try at this point, like, they have a lot of redemption. Oof, this Ursula, like, I don't even want to look at her. She did so. That's why I couldn't talk at the beginning, because this scenario happened to me, and the kind of black magic they were throwing at me, and I never reacted. I never sent it back. I'm like, I could have killed them if I wanted to with magic, but I'm like, nah, God has a better plan for these motherfuckers. Like, I don't know why they were doing that to me. I had nothing to do with this situation. So if you lived a similar situation with your twin flame, these people are supposed to teach you self-love, regeneration, all of that. And you become, your hurt is your thrive. So this is a blessing in disguise for you. But for them, it's a curse. When they meet Lilith and they fuck with Lilith, you become La Llorona. Like, you're gonna cry a lot, because God is not gonna allow you to hurt his prophets, his anointed, his pure hearts. So what happened? Power symbol: cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. So these people weren't pure, protecting their physical bodies. They were fucking corpse, like I said, people that have no high vibe in them, because the peacock fell here in reverse. So here it's like power. You get power through cleansing, purifying, protecting the physical body. And that's what you've been doing because of this situation. Because when you had sex with this person that was so impure, you caught all their demons, right? And then you found out, you're like, ugh, this is disgusting. This is flies. Like, the flies followed you home after that. You're like, what is this? You gave them another chance to behave correctly. And you're like, again? Like, what is this? And after, I don't know how many strikes. Like, it wasn't many. You're pretty smart. 9 chances? I don't know, but you gave them a few chances. God told you, like, okay, let's see. Okay, no, okay, you still want to behave like an, okay, no problem. Like, the more they did to you, okay, they're gonna keep doing this. I get it. This is your devil now. It became your devil. And they're gonna want to lead you astray. They're gonna want you to entertain them one day so they could get their power back, because you have their power now. So if you let them in your life and you give away the power, then you can lose certain things. So don't give away your power by entertaining the devil. This was your devil. And this person wanted that devil. You're like, have him. Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, I was like, abracadabra with wings. I told you they were doing magic. Fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. So you could have done magic, because abracadabra with wings. You have the wings, so you could have done it. You're doing it before yourself. You're like, I'm not going to waste my magic on these idiots that are going to sabotage alone. Like, no. This is smart. This is really smart. The structure of this reading was weird at first. I was like thinking of one of my Virgo fans, and I was like, fuck, I don't think that's them. But I'm pretty sure you're this one. You got out of a situation that was too hard to bear, unbearable. You wanted that. You wanted them to commit or something at some point, but then you're like, fuck, they commit to the tequila, man. And today I saw like a quick video of this person chugging 40 shooters. He finished a whole tequila bottle. And in my dream, she finished a whole tequila bottle in a second. So these people are that fast to kill themselves. Just to be cool. Just to make $1,000. This guy almost killed himself for $1,000. Wow, that made them very unhappy. This reading made them very unhappy. These two. Why? Because you're gonna die? Yeah, well, fuck, you did your own black magic. I didn't do shit. You didn't do shit. Okay, so whoever's going through a similar thing or had to deal with a similar thing, the people that are cursed now, they're blaming you for being cursed when you didn't react. You just stay wise. So they're angry at you for not having reacted, for not making them relevant, for not giving a shit what they were doing to you. You're like, oh, what is this? Is that black magic again? Fuck, let me chop my hair a bit, trim my hair, because they did everything. Physical, depression, all of that. Like they sent to you for you to look like the least. Like they took away your voice. You see, my voice was hurting at the beginning. They took away your voice so they could feel like the better option. So they cut communication here, so this person couldn't see well. Like he was dickmatized. I don't know, your vagina-tized. And you're like, really? You chose that? You can't see what they are? Like they couldn't see. And you're here like, I'm manifesting. I'm the powerful manifester. You don't see who I am? They couldn't see. Like, let me take a closer look. Look. What is it? Dysphoria. I'm happy. My tree is blossoming. Yeah, it's a tree. My tree is fruitful. You don't see it? Like, you can't see it, really? Like, they couldn't see your worth. They were blinded by black magic. So, yeah, they were behaving like dogs without a leash. Just fucking all these bitches. What's going on here? The prostitutes, like, no judgment before. What the fuck? Like, they were just having sex with everyone. And you're gonna find an owl, a wise person like you, so you don't need to entertain them. But they're gonna want to come back just for their power. Because if you entertain them, they could take away all the healing, the purity that you have. Because if it's like, okay, if you have sex with this person that's very impure, then you become impure. But you did too much work to be pure. And to get 10 pentacles to sabotage at this point, and you're too wise. Major arcana is the hermit on your side. So you're too intelligent to fall for the devil. The devil and the lovers are in reverse. The hermit knows he's egotistical. The hermit knows the truth. They're like, no, I got my star, my wish to manifest. You're not going to sabotage my wish. They want to dim your life. Yeah, you're not going to accept. It's like, okay, it's good, I forgive you. But they're going to want to apologize too late. Like 9 years later. Like, what is this? They're going to come back this cycle because they're cursed. They're always going to be cursed until they do right by those they have wronged. How many people you've wronged? All those prostitutes? It's going to be a lot of people. Yeah, all the signs, all the horoscopes. Horoscopes, right? Because it became a horror story. But like the Aquarius, the Cancer, like they wanted to fuck every horoscope to every astrology sign. And now they have to apologize here. So what are they going to do? I don't know what I'm doing anymore, but this reading got funny. Guys, like, don't laugh at their misery, but he's like, laugh a bit because they're stuck in hell. Oh shit, I told you they're burning. You're like, I'm out. You left with whoever this is and this is, you're like, I'm out. And them, they're stuck in a bushfire with their family or whatever. Like, woo! It's hot in there. It's really hot. And you here, I'm like, it's really hot, and here it's cold, but not that cold. It's just mild, okay? Because it's like in reverse, but clarity in reverse. Careful, because if you deal with these people one more time, they're gonna they're gonna cloud your judgment. Clarity in reverse. So if you want your mountains, right? Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough. And then if you want to manifest great things, you need to stay as clear as water. Yeah, if you want to see your plants grow, you have to be careful with entertaining things that don't grow, okay? And here I have, for companionship, careful. With feeling cold and you want some affection, you're like, those are the wrong connections. So, the puzzle piece! I didn't even know that image had that. Yeah, they're not the right puzzle piece to make equal. This person like that you thought was your twin flame, right? Because these are twins. And this is like your oppressor, your opposition. It will always exist. He will always be your devil. Every time you're close to figure out like the last puzzle piece, they're going to show up like, hey. And you're going to go like, no, I'm not entertaining you, Satan. No matter what work they did or they changed a bit, right? that person is eternally damned, and you have their power. So don't give it back. Keep it. You have the puzzle piece for them. They want it back. They're like, yay, that's my puzzle piece. Like, yeah, but you gave it to me. You don't want to use it, right? So God is like, here, have it, my child. You were chosen. You chose to be Judas. And what happens to Judas? Doesn't he hang himself? Life breath, yeah. Careful with the impure behavior, the smoking, your lungs. Yeah, now you can breathe life again because your heart was wounded here. It was like, ugh, it was so toxic. It was so toxic, and you purged it all out of your body. You're like, ugh, what the fuck did I fuck? Was that a corpse? You were so disgusted by their energy because this person carried this person's energy and all the other astrology signs energies here. Ugh, and then you caught some of those demons, and you're like, ugh, like, I don't know, it feels really nasty. This is the nastiest person you ever had to deal with in your life. You're like, ugh. It feels like, honestly, I can't stop. I can't stop doing that. It's so disgusting. Why am I? Oh no, you're the. Okay, I'm gonna end the reading, but you were in hell with this person, but you won the battle, and they're gonna get whatever they sent to you. So they better stop sending more because the next one is death. But they're too prideful. They don't understand how magic truly works. They're like, no, I'm a witch. Okay, witchy. These people are so delusional. It's sad. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad because this person felt like they had to do magic to get this person that was actually worthless because they were entertaining 16 different people here in the past, and like this person never committed. They were catching Pokemons. That's what you do black magic for? Like, what? I would use magic to manifest something. I don't know, but not on that broken, wounded. I don't know. Made no sense. So now it's silence. Yeah, don't participate. You're like, yeah, no, none of my business. Okay, you're so focused on your high vibing life now. You know you're about to manifest 10 pentacles. You're like, I healed from all of this. I got my gifts, and it's not cold anymore. I purged all that I don't need, so I'm not going to entertain this anymore. I got my power and your power and your power and all of their power because God is like, oh, they're not using it. So you have it, Jesus. And maybe Peter, but that's about it. You got out of the smoke. You freed yourself, and you're going to attract people just like you. Motion. Gotta keep going. Keep moving in forward motion. Keep moving in forward motion. Don't let nothing ever slow you down. Keep up. Hit the gas, get your speed on. Never look back, no reason. No, you're in a very good vibe here. Well, I'm glad that this reading ended in you being in a good vibe from learning and getting the wisdom from the situation with Satana over here. But yeah, don't give them back the power. You got it. I got the power. Use it. You expand north. Okay, north, forward. Don't look back. They're gonna come back for sure with false apologies because look, they're in hell. They're like, might as well destroy their life too. You're like, they're watching you do better and leaving them in the ashes. You're like, the fuck, you created that life for yourself. I don't know why you're looking at me like I'm the one to blame. I didn't do nothing. I just said like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not a third party person or a 16 party person. So you can go have your party. I'm gonna go have mine. Okay, bye. Yeah, say okay, bye a lot. So you're gonna have to say okay, bye. They go, hey, you go like, silence, block, delete. You don't participate ever again. Understood? They won't make you happy. Look, the yellow candle is off. So if you want a private reading with me, go to Facebook, Strong Fire Tarot. My WhatsApp link is right there. And you could message me saying that you would like to book a private reading. My price right now is $25 to book. Minimum contribution, and after your reading you will know how much it was worth to you. If you want to leave me a tip or donation, a contribution, whatever feels right to you, I'm grateful. I'm here to serve. My prices will vary in the future because I will be modifying my channel. And if you don't have Facebook, you could always email me, strongfiretarot@gmail.com, and we will figure something out there. All the information is in the description box below. During a session, I activate your chakras, I receive your energy, I interpret your overall energy. Then you can ask me specific questions. You're supposed to gain clarity, feel better, optimistic, inspired. I do weekly readings. I have regulars to keep them on track, so I'm here to be your mentor on your spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical journey, and hopefully you reach your highest expression of self in this lifetime. Some people I do refuse because God reveals to me whether or not they're truly receptive or they just want to use this tool to manipulate outcomes. I don't do Is he gonna call me back? Like, that's just stupid, and we're not supposed to use this tool for that. So those karmic readers, there's plenty con artists out there. You can go over there if you want. We're here to self-love, self-fulfill. This is who I'm reading for, the true divine ones. And remember, the disciples were only 12 and one decided to be Judas. So I'm not surprised if I don't attract so many karmic people. Yeah, that's about it. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. You guys are blessed and awesome, and I love you so much. Okay, bye.